this one looks like it's ready to go down. I think it has some takeover chatter or something. Could always get out in reverse if it wants to go higher. I doubt it though. Same thing happened to I think STX on Friday. See? I think it was the same thing. Takeover chatter, and it just sold off for pretty much for the whole morning. So that's what I'm looking for here. I really wanted to break this support area, which is at 71.58. Should get a nice flush.
Apple's coming all the way in. Could fade the open if you did it. I didn't do it.
Oh, it doesn't want to go. I just took off more than half the position. Usually when I do that, that's when it goes, you see? Alright, took the rest off. Good trade. 200 bucks, but it should have been better. Alright, this is another gap up. Looks like it wants to go too.
This is good though. This could be much better for earnings, you know, having a
so I'm short 1,000. $2,500 now. This may not work though. On my proprietary stuff, it's I see some bullish activity, so I'm gonna cover a little right here. I don't want such a big position.
I'm looking to buy this dipping apple somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where yet.
Man, it's dropping pretty nice. Surprised. Alright, just covered out the rest. Good trade. I'm gonna try this AGN. It's holding up, so I'm gonna just take a small position long here. Excuse me.
Very heavy. They gotta be very careful.
Stop on this is 56, so looks like it may go there.
I put Apple below 315 and just scalp some, holding some.
Yeah. Alright, so it took a little loss there, that's fine. I want to see how this closes. I may trade it short right here since it's trading under the support area. Alright, just went long again. Looks like it may do it to me again here, but alright, this is gonna work. So I'm long 1,000 shares here.
I got it with you, Sprouse. Me too.
That should work.
If I don't have the options, maybe I just
broke under the micro support area twice.
I bought the 100s.
So there's bullish activity there for sure. Man, that's 76 cents. If it breaks 70 here, I'm out.
I'm not getting too aggressive on. EPS is still.
Alright, so I'm out of that. That didn't work. And it's hitting that support area again. Man. Alright, I'm gonna look at something else. This thing's chopping me up. Alright, got a shorty on Amazon. It's breaking through the lows, and
nice hold, George.
everything's bearish on my proprietary indicator, so the worst thing this thing could do is to pull back to the moving average lines. Looks good. Since price at 25, I'd like to see it break that though. That's what I'm going to hold for.
I just trying to go through the highs and the futures.
They're just added to it here, 200 shares. I'd like to see it break the 25, but might not work. Which is okay.
They're trying to eat up the 101s.
It's a good sign. Some people are reshorting it right here.
Of what?
Alright, going on pause. Let's see what happens on this. Alright, just thought this got up to 85 and just got reshorted. So we're probably going to see a bear flag setup right here, and then I should have been concentrating on this Baidu, but I mean, I caught it right here since I was looking at the gap stocks, wasting my time on those kind of, but not really. But this would have been nice right here. Well, can't be in everything. But also making the video is kind of distracting, I might add. I'm just trying to get stuff on video. That's how I feel. I'm gonna try to make less commentary and just have the trades on. Well, I'll come back to this. I'm about to cover my 200 shares that I shorted at the lows, and then hold the other 5.
Wow, Google.
Alright, cover the 200 shares and gonna hold the rest through 163.
Yes, I sold mine too early.
And that music you hear in the background, that's a warning sound right there that the 10 o'clock mark is coming up. And that's usually when we have some news. If you checked on my blog, you'll see the economic calendar. I think we do have something coming out at 10 o'clock, so I'm looking to close this position out soon and wait for that 10 o'clock number to come out, and then resume trading from there. Yeah, I just looked at my blog, and 10 o'clock we have the NAHB Housing Market Index, whatever it is. No clue what that is, but should make the market move somewhat. So, like I said, I want to be closing out my positions by then, because who knows what could happen. Alright, just reshorted the 200 shares, buying power, whatever that I have left. At this point, so shorted at 32 cents, and back to my full position here. Just a little note here, actually. The best place to short would have been 47 cents. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, somewhere about here. So as you can see, those wicks, that's where the bears were taking advantage. So like I said, everything is still indicating short on my proprietary charts over here. So it's still good to hold. Alright. Just covered out those 200 shares I shorted at 32 and continuing to hold the 5 for the real move. Actually, I mean, if Amazon really gets going here to the downside, and all my proprietary stuff stay bearish, then this thing could go down to 162 pretty easily, and could even get to this 200-day moving average at 161. But that's wishful thinking. But also may have to close this out real soon. So you could see here the 10 o'clock is coming. Alright, let me get into this PXD just a little bit. I've been watching this thing for a while. If you see on my blog, I got an alert out at 74.64. That's a real breakout price, but today it's looking nice. So just a small, whatever, small position I got now. And when I close this out, the Amazon trade, I'm going to add more to the PXD idea. So I'll come back to this. And I was just thinking, it's an idea. It's a housing number. So, it's all over the news. Housing, it's garbage right now. So, being short right now, that's the way to go when some kind of news like this is gonna hit. So I think I'm gonna hold on to this Amazon short here. Proprietary stuff, everything is bearish still, so we're still got the green light to short this stock. Alright, the news is coming out right now. I don't really see it doing anything to the market. I don't know if it hit the wire yet. I don't have trade the news or anything like that. No, it looks like that news never hit the wire, or maybe it's so insignificant that it didn't even move the market. I'm not really sure, so I'm just being a little cautious here. Alright, Amazon just broke down. I forget what were my targets. I had 162 or the 200 day. So everything's still bearish. Actually, it's even more bearish now. Just got a nice sell signal on the proprietary charts. So this is going lower. Alright, just got the perfect sell signal on Amazon on the proprietary stuff, so this thing should get to 162 easily here. I'm actually thinking of covering it at 25 cents at the quarter mark.
What is?
Alright, just broke the quarter mark. Seeing if there's any real covering. There is. Alright. Well, not real covering, but there's some covering. So it was a great trade right there. I like that. Easy, no stress. PXD. I don't think it's ready to go. Just gonna take the little loss and on to the next trade. So basically now I'm looking for setups on my proprietary charts, and I basically ignore everything else, even whatever the radio says, whatever their call outs are.